Halal food. So, I was watching a video by Swaggy Mo on Instagram in which he spoke to and showed a farm for halal food. And he explained the difference because halal food versus generic food or how food that doesn't have such requirements, how such animals are prepared or can be prepared. It's not the same as organic either because I think organic has less in terms of requirements. But he's explained, yes, he was on a farm and he showed the cows on the halal farm. And he's like, yes, these cows are only fed grass-fed cows because that's what cows are supposed to eat. And he then talked to the guy who did the slaughtering of the cows, and he was saying the cows, when they are slaughtered, they have to be brought into like a special area that is away from the other cows because of the adverse mental health impact that seeing their cohort, their friend cow, be murdered right in front of them and then farm to table. And it can have a significant impact on the minds and the health of the cows who saw it. So it was explained that in halal foods, they have to be brought into a certain area by themselves, and then they have to be murdered very quickly and not have the pain, not have it be something that like, oh, I'm just raping the skin off this cow because while it's alive because I don't have time to put it to sleep. You know, stuff like that. And it's important and how they are slaughtered again in private, individually, and slaughtered quickly. So it's not a long drawn out process. And I realize that's really important. That makes sense. I am not Muslim. I am Christian, and it is what it is. But golly, like that makes me interested in going to like halal restaurants and stuff because I think that stuff matters. And it sort of made me chuckle sadly thinking about the bittersweet chuckle, I guess. I don't know. This episode of Family Guy, I remember they showed, as far as cows and animals and slaughtering for food, they showed this one mother cow actually just talking about how quickly and how unfortunate. It's not funny at all. It is despicable. I don't want to say it's despicable. I think it's unfortunate how, in the name of money, like that's how we have to just process things quickly. Quickly. It's all about processing. And this mother cow, you actually watched this is, again, Family Guy. So it's a cartoon, animated series, but making a very strong point. You watch the mother cow give birth to her baby cow, and the mother cow is standing up on some type of conveyor belt or something, and she watches the baby cow drop out of her onto the conveyor belt, and you see the mother cow actually looks very sad. Well done, Family Guy. But yes, you see the mother cow give birth to a baby cow on a conveyor belt. And I'm feeling a mix of emotions because Family Guy did it in such a hilarious way. It's funny, but it also like hurts my heart. And then the cow drops the calf that was just born, drops onto the conveyor belt and falls into the meat grinder. And you see the mother cow look back like sad, like, it's my baby. And I'm thinking about a lot of different things, and I will say one of the books that is in my collection for reading is the Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome book. That's all I'm going to say on that topic. Anyway, you see the cow drop into the grinder and come out of the meat grinder like freshly onto the calf, freshly for some family to eat. Like, and of course that's not exactly how it works, but drop out of the meat grinder for a family with forks and knives ready to dig in, farm to table. But I guess that's not the same. I don't think that's the same, but I can imagine that seeing such things can have such an impact on these animals. So it makes sense that halal food, the requirement is, one, they have to be healthy because they have to eat what they're supposed to eat, not grains and stuff anyway. But yeah, they're supposed to be grass fed, and they are supposed to be slaughtered in a very, and for halal, the animals also get prayed over and slaughtered in a very specific way by themselves, not with others. Anyway, peace.